Lawyer. If cops say, step out of the car, say these words. Blue lights flash in your mirror. Your hands tighten on the steering wheel. Your heart starts beating faster. Your mind races. You start wondering what you did wrong, what the officer wants, and what happens next. Then the officer walks up to your window, looks inside the car, and says 5 words that instantly make many people nervous. Step out of the car. At that moment, everything changes. Now it no longer feels like a simple traffic stop. It feels serious. It feels tense. It feels personal. And this is where many people make mistakes. They argue. They panic. They move too fast. They start talking too much. They let emotion take over. As a lawyer, let me tell you something important. The next 30 seconds matter more than most people realize. Your words matter. Your movements matter. Your attitude matters. And your knowledge of the law matters. Today, I'm going to explain exactly what to say if police tell you to step out of your car, why those words matter, what mistakes to avoid, and how to protect yourself calmly and intelligently. This is not about fighting police. This is not about disrespect. This is not about acting tough for social media. This is about protecting yourself the smart way. If you enjoy real legal education like this, subscribe for more. Now let's begin. First question, can police order you out of the car? In many places, especially in the United States, the answer can be yes. If the traffic stop itself is lawful, officers may have the authority to order the driver out of the vehicle for safety reasons. That could mean speeding, broken taillight, expired tags, reckless driving, or another lawful reason for the stop. Now listen carefully. Whether you feel offended does not decide legality. Whether the officer sounds rude does not decide legality. Whether you think it is unfair does not always decide legality. Many people confuse emotions with law, and that confusion can create bigger problems. So when the officer says, step out of the car, do not let pride take control. The roadside is rarely where legal battles are won. The courtroom is. The first words you should say this calmly and clearly. Officer, I am complying. Please tell me how you'd like me to proceed. Simple words, powerful words. Why? Because that sentence does several things at once. First, it shows cooperation. Second, it lowers tension. Third, if body cam is recording, it shows calm behavior. Fourth, it prevents misunderstanding. And fifth, it keeps you in control of yourself. That is what smart people do under pressure. Why you should never move. Suddenly, here is something many people forget. The officer does not know what is inside your car. They do not know if you are reaching for your wallet, registration papers, your phone, a tool, or something dangerous. That uncertainty matters. So if you need to move, communicate first. Say, my hands are visible. Please tell me what you'd like me to do. Then wait. Those few seconds of patience can prevent a serious misunderstanding. What most people do wrong. Some people turn the traffic stop into a personal argument. They say things like, you can't tell me what to do. I know my rights. This is harassment. You picked the wrong person today. I'm not getting out. Those lines may sound dramatic online, but in real life, they can escalate the situation quickly. Remember this, you can protect your rights without creating chaos. That is the lawyer mindset. Compliance is not the same as giving up rights. This is very important. Complying with an order to step out of the car does not automatically mean you gave up all your rights. Those are different issues. For example, the officer says, step out. You comply. Then the officer says, can I search the car? You may calmly say, I do not consent to any searches. That is how informed people respond. Respectful, calm, and clear. The golden script to remember. If stress makes you forget everything else, remember this sentence. Officer, I am complying. My hands are visible. Please tell me how you'd like me to step out. I do not consent to searches, and I choose to remain silent. That sentence alone can save many people from making emotional mistakes. What if the officer sounds aggressive? Sometimes officers speak sharply. They may say, get out now, move, do it now. Do not match that energy. Do not yell back. Do not insult them. Do not try to prove something. Instead, calmly say, I am complying. That short sentence is powerful. It shows calmness. It creates a record. It avoids escalation. Never let someone else's anger control your behavior. If you feel nervous, let me be clear. It is normal to feel nervous during a police stop. Even innocent people shake. Even innocent people stutter. Even innocent people forget simple things. If needed, say, "Officer, I'm nervous, but I am complying." That can explain your behavior and lower suspicion. You do not need to act fearless. You need to act controlled. If they start asking questions. Once outside the car, officers often begin asking questions. Where are you coming from? Where are you going? Have you been drinking? Why are you nervous? Is there anything illegal in the vehicle? Some questions may sound casual, but casual questions can produce serious consequences. If you do not wish to answer, say calmly, "I choose to remain silent," and if necessary, "I would like a lawyer if I am being detained." Then stop talking. Many people hurt themselves by trying to explain too much. Innocent people. Talk too much. This happens every day. Someone says, "I only had one drink. My friend left that bag there. I wasn't really speeding. I just came from a party." Now they have created statements that may be used later. Even truthful words can cause problems when taken out of context. Your roadside goal is not storytelling. Your goal is safety and protection. If they ask to search the car, many people say yes because they feel pressure. They think refusing makes them look guilty. That is not true. You may calmly say, "I do not consent to any searches." Say it politely. No lecture, no attitude, no argument, just clarity. If they search anyway, do not physically interfere. Let your lawyer deal with legality later. If you have a legal firearm, this is extremely important. Never reach toward it. Never point at it. Never move suddenly. Instead say, "Officer, I want to inform you there is a legally owned firearm in the vehicle. Please tell me how you'd like me to proceed." Then remain still. Communication matters. Body language matters too. You can say perfect words while your body creates tension. So remember, keep hands visible. Move slowly. No sudden gestures. No stepping toward the officer. No clenched fists. No sarcasm. No pacing. Your body language can calm the moment or worsen it. What if the stop was unfair? Maybe you believe you were profiled. Maybe you think they had no reason to stop you. Maybe the officer was rude. You may be right, but the roadside is still not the place to lose control. Instead, comply safely. Say little. Remember details. Save evidence. Contact a lawyer later. That is how smart people challenge misconduct. Real strength is self-control. Many people think strength means yelling back. It doesn't. Real strength is staying calm when pressure rises. Real power is measured speech. Real intelligence is knowing when to speak and when to stay silent. That discipline can protect your record, your money, your freedom, and your future. Final words to remember. If police say, "Step out of the car," do not panic, do not posture, do not turn it into a contest. Say this instead. "Officer, I am complying. My hands are visible. Please tell me how you'd like me to proceed." Then protect your rights calmly, because in tense moments, calm language is power, and knowledge is protection. Disclaimer. This video is for general educational purposes only. It is not specific legal advice. Laws vary depending on your country, state, and circumstances. If you are facing charges or a serious police encounter issue, speak with a licensed attorney in your area.